Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the Fumbling the Bag Week 18 Spread Pick Show, Best Bets, leans, locks, all the good shit. I fucked up the first time doing this, so I have to do this again. That's fine. I got all night. Andre's out of office, obviously. Wishing the best for him. I know he hasn't been feeling the best. He's kind of where I was last week since I got sick. Probably gave it to him. This one goes to him. Ugh. It's not that bad, actually. I already took a shot for him in the last video I did. Yeah, it wasn't the worst. I thought it was going to be way worse. So I guess Andre was onto something with the ENJ. Cheers to him. Cheers to the mystery man. Cheers to me on a 31-15 in 1 year, guys. We did great. Hope you like the channel. Like, subscribe. We're going to keep doing this. And if not, I'm just going to talk into a mic and get better at this. And, this will be my positive hobby outlet because this ain't going to do it. Not as bad as you think. Not as bad. As I take a second sip. Woo. Anyways, let's actually get to the point of the matter today. We are talking NFL Week 18 spread picks. God. We knew it was going to be a celebratory episode. I just didn't think it'd be by my fucking self. But that's alright. I digress. Let's go to the lines real quick. 2 Saturday games are going to decide the AFC North on Saturday. And then the rest on Sunday, and a banger to end the season. So, let's get to it. Andre's lock record, by the way, everyone, is 32, 27, and 2. He wanted me to let you know that. He was 137, 133, and 6 on the year in picks overall. My picks overall were 133, 121, and 2. So, we're both over 500 for the year. Mystery Man, 8-0 his last 2 weeks. Props to you, buddy. 35 and 23 on the year for him. But I digress. Let's fucking get this done. I'm over the regular season so fucking bad. I just want the pain to end. I just want the playoffs and then to get crushed even more. So let's start it off. Browns, Ravens. We got Bailey Zappi starting over DTR, which is an upgrade. You're here, my cat. Hi, Stu. Hi, baby. Maybe he'll jump in the frame. I might have to toss him out the frame. He's a little bastard. Love him to death. Bailey Zappi, though, starting for the Browns on Saturday afternoon. 19.5-point dogs. Nothing to play for. Yeah, I know, Bubba. He loves the NFL. He loves the NFL, too. He's a real football guy, and I am, too, and that's why we're taking the Browns at plus 19.5. Oh, that's a rough thing to say. Andre's leaning Baltimore minus 19.5. Disgusting way to start the episode. ENJ and 19-point dogs. Ugh. You'd think this is college. This is reverse preseason is really what this turns into when games start to not matter. So we got the Bengals going on the road to the Steelers. Steelers riding a low streak. And Bengals kind of on a heater. They were 4-8, and look at them. They go in 5 in a row and get in there. And really, those 2 losses to Lamar and that loss to the Chiefs off the Phantom DPI, like that was their season. But they need some other shit to happen too. Andre locking Cincinnati 2.5. I lean Pittsburgh. Just think they'll get it done. They want to win just to secure, I believe, the 5 seed. Yeah, I think it'll be the 5 seed if they win. Anyways, let's go to Sunday. Bears and Packers. That's Caleb's playing for nothing. And Green Bay's playing for either the 7th or the 6th seed. With a loss, they're the 7th seed. With a win and a Washington loss, they are the 6th seed. Personally, I'd rather go play the Rams or Tampa than go on the road to Philly. Just me. I lean the Packers 10, so does Andre. Let's move it to Saints Bucks, you got the Spencer Rattler experience playing Baker's Bucks. Baker just needs to hold it down, win this game. They win their division. They get that playoff spot. Probably getting a 3 seed if the lines are right with another game we'll talk about with Seattle. I believe we both lean Tampa Bay 14.5. Yep, that will stand true. We will take them and we'll go to the bank with that. Just leans. The Buffalo Bills are gonna start Josh Allen for a drive this week. Sit him, do the right thing, get healthy because Lord knows they're probably going to get stuck playing Denver or the Bengals. And you really don't want to play Miami 3 times in 1 year either. I know they haven't been great, but they almost got to Skylar Thompson a few years ago. But I think they can beat any of them in the first round, if I'm being honest, and by a lot. Yeah, we're all leaning the Bills here. Mystery Man's first lock is the Bills -3. Ooh, another stinker here. Giants playing for draft picks. Don't tell Drew Lock, though. He threw for like 300 yards last week. What's there to say here? Philly's sitting guys. They're locked into the 2 seed like the Bills. That's kind of what happened this season was teams got the 1 seed or got to play for it on a Sunday night game. And, yeah, they're going to have their dick in their hand. They're going to have Kenny Pickett out there, and they're going to win this game. Giants don't want to win. Philly, -2.5 for all of us. Mystery Man's second lock of the week. We got my left hand up for the Commanders here. They're playing the Cowboys. You already know. Cowboys got nothing to play for, but they did beat them the first time they played this year. Says something to me that's too many points. I'll take Washington to win, but them to not cover. Give me Dallas 6.5. Andre has Washington -6.5. And we keep going to games that really don't matter that much, but kind of matter. Panthers, Falcons. Michael Penis Jr. is Andre's lean with the 7.5. I like Bryce Young +7.5. They've been playing better ball. They burned me all year. I'll just ride it, I guess. I don't know. Really, I would have to have a terrible, terrible week for me to like go under 500 and just regular picks. So here we are. We're picking them. Like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you've listened this far. We really do appreciate it, and we want to keep making content for you. Houston, Tennessee. Another pointless game. Houston sitting starters. Tennessee, Lord knows what they're going to do. Give me Houston 1.5. They're getting primed. Those backup guys get primed. Tennessee tanking. Andre also on the Houston 1.5. Colts and Jags. I believe we're both on the Colts. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. KC Denver. Honestly, if you want a fun ticket, just take like Kansas City money line. That'll make you have a good time. And yeah, Denver's loses a heartbreaker last week. There is a thing to be said about teams that go to overtime that don't cover spreads the week after, but I'll lean Denver. Andre leans Kansas City. And me and him are on opposite ends of the spectrum in this Chargers-Raiders game as well. I'm on the 4.5 for the Chargers. I believe they wholeheartedly want that seeding. And if Pittsburgh loses, watch this go to 7.5. Not even joking, because they're going to really want that seeding. Because I think everyone wants to play Houston. They don't want to go on the road and play Baltimore or Pittsburgh or the Bills. So, just my take there. Look at the Seattle Seahawks being 6.5-point favorites against the Rams and Jimmy G. I think that's the wrong number. Andres likes the 6.5 for the Seahawks. I would take the points. Give me Jimmy G and the Rams for pride. Good Lord, we're almost done with this NFL regular season. Thank fucking God. It was a fun one, but I don't know, when you do this every single week and this is like your hobby and what you like to do, there's weeks you don't want to do it, promise you. But I like giving content. I like giving my picks out, and they haven't been terrible. Haven't been made fun of too bad. Maybe that needs to change. Anyways, someone who forever needs to be made fun of is Aaron Rodgers. Go watch Enigma if you haven't yet. That's about him doing ayahuasca, I believe, and then deciding the Jets was the right organization for him. Give me the Dolphins here with Tyler Huntley. Andre's taking the Jets. Jets. It's like a drug people can't kick, man. Just keep picking the Jets. I did it all year too. Anyways, 2 last games. One that doesn't matter. One that's huge. The Niners-Cardinals game don't mean shit to us. We're picking Arizona. Andre, picking Arizona. But the finale of the NFL season might be one of the most game watched Sunday night games ever. One of the most important regular season games I can remember, especially if you live in Michigan. It's this Lions-Vikings, man. This is for all the marbles here. You get the 1 seed, you probably have a 50% chance of the Super Bowl. If you lose this game, it's a very uphill battle. Every game's on the road. It's going to be very, very tough. So, with that said, Lions, offensive juggernaut. Vikings ain't no slouch on offense either. All those offensive weapons, Darnold got put into a ready-made offense. They're a great team. You can't sit here and be like, Detroit's going to bet an alt line on Detroit. I couldn't do it just by all the defensive efficiencies because of injury with Davis, Hutch, McNeil. Anzalone should be returning, but it's not like he's, Brian Urlacher back there. He's a decent tiered linebacker. Emmanuel Mosley's been ruled probably out, but we're looking for, this was kind of my thing with the first game. I don't think either team's gonna stop each other. I like the over 56.5. That would be my lock of the week if I was to make a lock or bet anything here. I'm not. I'm just gonna be a spectator this week, and next week's where the money gets made. And they're gonna be tough games to cap. I promise you. Like Minnesota is a 5 seed, or Detroit is a 5 seed, or the Packers is a 6 seed. Like, what? Good luck. Good luck next week. You probably have a better chance betting the AFC games if you're gonna actually bet money in these games, but I digress. Let's talk about Minnesota Lions a little bit more here before I get the fuck on out of here. Lions really, they have the best advantage of all, and that's the home field advantage. Just the fans better be loud. They better be loud while they're in the huddle. They better be loud before the snap. They better just be annoying. Threaten the coaches. Do what you got to do, you dirtballs. I like Detroit 2.5. Yes, I think everyone here in the city is blindly yes, we believe. It's been beaten into us, even though we haven't stopped anyone. I mean, Caleb gave up 300, or we gave up 300 to Caleb Williams. Brock Purdy looked pretty good, They didn't punt against the Lions on Monday night. They didn't have an offensive line at all. That pass protection of any offensive lines looked really good, to be honest. Anyone playing the Lions, couldn't lay a hand on Josh Allen. They gave up 50 to him. Green Bay obviously had their, it was 38-35. It was not, it's bad. The defensive line is hurt. But alas, I think they can play enough, they can scheme it defensively enough where they're going to do the same thing, that Brian Flores does to Jared Goff. But Jared Goff's, proven himself that he's blitz-proof against these guys over his 3-game tenure against the Vikings as a Lion. He tears these guys up. I don't know if I can say the same about Sam Darnold, but I don't know if the Lions can get pressure on him. But you're just hoping for, blind luck here. The fan base to rally, maybe get some, false starts. When it's a 3rd and 1, make it 3rd and 6. That's an incomplete. But Dan Gamble is going to be gambling this game. You're going to be you're going to be in for a treat. It's going to be a very fun game. So, Lions for everyone in the state of Michigan except someone I know. Very dear, close to my heart. Even though he also in his heart is telling me Lions, I know he wants the Vikings to win. It's cool. We love him, dude. So that's it for NFL. We did it. Another 272 games done. Oh, Andre locked that 2.5, and so did the mystery man. That was it. My college picks, I'll go over that really quick. They were 1-3 last week. It was bad. The one game I wanted to bet, I didn't. They won, of course. It was a mess. Let's go to this, because when I seen when these games are being played, my jaw dropped. I was like, wait, what? I guess it makes sense for a reason, though. Probably the NFL owns the night, and they said, you don't get Saturday, you don't get Sunday. So you heard it here. They play Thursday, Friday for the semifinal. And then, of course, it's like a Monday for the final, because the final's the 20th. Yeah, MLK Day. Which is so stupid. Play it on Sunday. Like, what are we doing here? Well, not everyone has the day off, just me. I guess I'm not going to get the odds here as it loads, but Buckeyes are the favorites to win the title. They're 6-point favorites over Texas. I like Texas +6, and I really like Notre Dame -2.5 against Big Game James, who never can win a game. So just my leans there if you really want anything. We'll be back Monday with NFL wildcard picks. It's been a blast. We're going to keep doing this. Never stopping. Like, subscribe to the channel. Thanks again. Andre, get well soon. I'll see you soon. Bye.